appeared out of nowhere. All right, I peruse a lot of different science-y websites, and sometimes things are a little clickbaity, but they still catch my eye. And this article was one of them. It talks about survival myths that would actually get you killed. And what caught my eye was that a couple of these are weather-related right off the top. So the first one is, if there's a tornado, you should leave your home or your car and go shelter under a freeway underpass. And if you don't know about this video from the 90s, this is what started this whole myth.
Keep going, man, keep going. Faster? No. Yeah. Lots faster, lots faster. Lots faster, Greg's catching us.
Get up under the girders. Is that where you want to go? Yes.
Several others also raced for shelter, including high school teacher Butch Gilbert and his two daughters.
Keep rolling, Ted.
So these people were okay, and that kind of started the myth that you should be under an underpass. It's a safe place to be. A couple things to think about here. One is it actually increases the velocity of the winds because it is a smaller, more contained spot for those winds to push through. The other thing is there could be some situations where this would make sense. The main reason would be that you would be reducing the amount of your body that could get hit by debris. So the idea here is that the wind doesn't kill you, it's the debris that might. But still the best advice, if you were in a car and a tornado was coming and it was approaching you, would actually be to pull the car over, and if you can get into a low spot like a ditch and lay face down, that's the actual advice that you should go by. All right, there's another weather-related one here, which is lightning never strikes the same place twice. Except it does all the time. Strike the same place twice, sometimes back to back. And so this is one that you guys can weigh in on this. Do you think people really think that's true, or is that just a saying?
I think it's a saying.
Like, oh, lightning never strikes twice.
Yeah.
Because the Empire State Building, they estimate, is 25 to 30 times a year that it gets struck. Okay, and the last one is not weather related, but it was too weird for me to let go. And the myth was apparently that if you want to escape an alligator chasing you on land, you would zigzag because they can't turn that well. Now, this sounds like a Florida man, Ohio man type situation here, but apparently that's not true. You just want to run as fast as you can away from the water, and the average person can outrun an alligator. But it had a funny byline. It said, and you can zigzag if you're feeling fancy. But in general, just get away.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And again, so glad that we don't have to deal with this kind of stuff.
It's true. And tornadoes in Maine, and I should actually point that out, we've never had what we consider a violent tornado in Maine. So if you saw a tornado in Maine, I would recommend you stay in the car. Because think about how much impact resistance a car has these days between airbag and metal and all that. So here, stay in the car. If you're in Oklahoma, that's when you would potentially want to get out and get low.
All right, all good stuff. Keith, don't go too far. You got your weather next.
All right.
We'll be right back.